I am a sailor, you're my first mate. We signed on together, we coupled our fate.
Well, the Drogheda and District Support for Older People first came about 4 or 5 years ago, when a group of us who had some connections with older people decided there was not enough services for older people that were actually voluntary. People had to pay for certain things, so we decided we'd see what we could do to actually help. One of the two things we do is the care and repair and the Good Morning Drogheda programs. Now, the care and repair team are mostly retired handymen or plumbers, electricians, that sort of thing. And we go around to elderly people's houses and do odd jobs and maintenance for them.
When you get on or you get old and you have nobody else to look after you, you know, that it's a wonderful thing then to have a place like that. I've got a lot of jobs in the house done, which is absolutely brilliant for me. Being on my own, a lot of the times there really isn't anybody available to do jobs because I have arthritis to the full and I wouldn't be able to get up to replace a bulb. Several things they've done. They put an extra fire alarm, which I needed badly apparently, but I didn't know about it. It must be great, first of all, to have people that do think that way, that they come along and say, well, we'll help them as much as we can. And it means the world to me.
And the Good Morning Drogheda is where we have volunteers phoning people up every morning who live on their own to make sure they're safe and well and seeing if there's anything we can do for them.
Hello. It's absolutely vital for elderly people, especially those people living on their own, that have no contact at all. That might be the only people they speak to during the day, and on top of that, if you wanted anything done or you weren't well, they know all about it. And that phone call means an awful lot. A charity like this or for elderly people is vital, and without it I don't know what they would do. And I hope people in America help people of this side of the world.
It's so important that we keep this fundraising going because so many people depend on us for all the things we provide. We have over 70 volunteers doing voluntary work for us, and most of them are over 60. It's great. It gives everybody a reason to get up in the mornings.
I feel gifted that I can help other people because there are people out there in dire circumstances, and we people here, we're gifted to be able to help them.
I get great satisfaction from being involved with them, and it makes me get up in the morning, and it's very stimulating because you come down here in the morning and you don't know what's going to be in front of you.
Well, it's very important for the reason it keeps people sane. You know, the biggest problem with people, with elderly people, is loneliness, and I think it's very important to keep people healthy and keep in touch with people.
I heard on the town that there was a thing starting up, and I said, well, I have nothing to do, so I might get up early in the mornings and go down and do something to help the older people. And it happens to be that I'm the oldest of the whole bloody lot. Knowing myself at my age, how nice it would be to have somebody coming. If you have a problem, somebody coming to do the job for you. So I do my best to go out and do it for somebody else.
And being a volunteer is very good because you're helping others. And one day I might need it myself, this phone line, so it's marvellous. It's very important for the community like this, for the older people, because there's no other way of communicating from day to day. They have families but maybe not in touch, and we're here to try and help them out.
Without fundraising, this centre wouldn't survive. We need it badly. We have computer classes for the elderly on a one-to-one. They're not scared. The volunteer stuff that we do, which is teaching the young foreigners to speak English.
Well, the latest fundraiser, which is Cycle Across America, the idea was because firstly my big passion is cycling, and secondly my other passion is the Drogheda and District Support for Older People, so I thought I'd combine the two and do both at once.
I got involved with this fundraiser. I was talking to a friend of mine, Dave Turner. I just simply said to him, Dave, I'd love to cycle across the States.
My cycling buddy Jerry, he's only started cycling this 3 or 4 months ago, and he's doing okay. He's gone to spinning classes and he goes up I take him cycling most Saturdays and Sundays.
I think they're amazing to take on this challenge. I know Dave likes cycling, but we're all behind him.
They are doing something to raise money, putting themselves under pressure. Like, I wouldn't bus it across America, never mind, cycle. But these lads are prepared to do this, to raise money, which we badly need.
Dave, he's straightforward, no messing. We're going to do it, let's go.
The route is from Virginia. We start in Virginia at a place called Yorktown, and we finish up near Seattle. It's 4,000 miles and I think 10 states, and it's going to take us about 90 days, so nothing much to worry about there. Well, I say we were going to be pretty tired, but I hope we raise a lot of money and have a great time and meet as many people and talk as much as we can about what we do back here in Drogheda.
I am a sailor, you're my first mate. I got this idea about a half-sized instrument. It's called a backpacker guitar, purely from a practical point of view, to bring something small and compact. We'll be carrying very, very little clothes, a couple of changes. So hopefully it will keep both myself and Dave happy in the long, cold nights. Sail. Life is an ocean and love is a boat. In troubled waters, it keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now gathered round us, we have our own crew.
It's a long time since I sat on a bike, I can tell you.